Hi folks, and welcome back to another episode of Ulfheim, a Minecraft playthrough ASMR. Now, one thing I have to tell you is this is episode 4, but it really should be episode 5, because episode 4, when I tried recording it, everything you can imagine went wrong with it, and for no clear reason that I am aware of. Basically, after recording a half-hour session of my game, I discovered that when I went to view the video, it was pink colored and flashing. Now, I went online and checked, and sure enough, pink flashing OBS videos are kind of a real thing. Now, as to why they are, I don't know. Oh my. But what I did discover is that there were a bunch of suggestions that it was problems with, say, the video quality, the capability of the computer doing the video recording. However, I haven't changed anything since making previous videos that were fine. I wasn't able to figure out what that meant. But afterwards, just get to sleep. I went back and made a second test recording. Oh, I'll get back to the huge problems in a second, but I made a second test recording. And when I went to look at the test recording, it started off pink and flashing, and then settled into perfect normality. And the only thing I did while the video was playing, or while I was recording the video, was I discovered that my nephew had set the sound volume on my computer, well, down to 0. He does that so he can, he plays brick rigs, but doesn't like listening to the audio for it. He instead likes to watch YouTube videos, multitask, all the kind of crazy things that young people are crazy for. Anyway, when I adjusted the video back up, oops, there was no problem with the recording. So now I didn't notice the problem with the video on my original playthrough because my headphones were plugged in. I use my headphones when I'm playing to record. So the only thing I can think is that the oh, good gracious me. The only thing I can think is that somehow the headphones, oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. Somehow setting the audio, the internal audio on the computer itself to 0 caused the problems, because once I'd corrected that, I had no more problems with the recording. Oops. I said I had several problems. You'll notice my house looks different. There's a reason for that. So, anyway, I couldn't use the half hour I had videotaped, and I couldn't go back and re-record the episode because on top of everything else, I'd forgotten to save a copy at the end of the previous episode. So it was either go back to episode 2 and have like 2 episode 3s kind of thing, or just say the heck with it and keep going forward, which is basically what I in the end decided to do. So anyway, what we basically have in the playthrough now is a oops, that's strange. I'm going, why are the controllers working strangely? Yeah, that would be because I was using the keyboard and not the controller there. Let's see what else we have to get rid of here. There's a bunch of stuff out there that we want. This is a temporary... Oops, not there. That's food. It's food for sure. So, what happened in the intervening half hour that's missing, as it were, from the record? The missing half hour. What happened? I, as you can see, finished the frame of the first level of my first tower. This is my original... I think there's an invisible trader or merchant out here, or villager, but probably the trader. I finished the outline, and this is the first tower of what's eventually going to be 5 towers. Now, the plan is... this is the first tower. A large central tower will be there somewhere. Another small tower over there, a small tower over there, a small tower over here. And the towers will be linked below ground, but also linked above ground by bridges. I'm not sure if I'm going to link them all at the same level or link them at different levels above ground. We'll see. See whatever comes in, whatever seems to make the most sense when we get there. So I basically did a lot of work on my house. I'm sure I saw there a oops, did it disappear? Well, ain't that funny. When I was over here, I could see rotten flesh. It must have despawned right while I was there. Somebody came out of the woods over here. Oops. Yeah. There we go. Oh, great. Now I'm back to having too much stuff again. I never got rid of those silly helmets. Okay. Let's go try to put some stuff away. What was I going to say there? Yeah, so I basically worked on the house the last episode, and I also hunted some animals, basically, kind of like what I was doing there, just randomly tracking down and hunting animals as I encountered them in my other jobs or other tasks I was at. Let's see, anything else I want to get rid of here? I do have a few more things I want to get rid of, but what I really need is a container for wood products. Oh, there's a bone. Come on. I'm going to go with everything that's... Oops, no, there's black wool. Black wool goes there. Brown wool goes here. Okay. Now, I also discovered, I think I mentioned, either last episode or the episode before, that sometimes when I'm at work or away from my computer, otherwise away from my computer, that I'll sometimes do some Minecraft planning using graph paper. Well, I was doing that at work during some free time the other day, and suddenly realized that the the sort of building plan I'm using on this particular tower, my first initial tower, is slightly different from what, say, I would normally do. I'll explain that when I get back to the tower. After I deal with this very bad sheep. So, normally, I would probably have more windows in a tower. What happened here, though, was I thought if you're making a strong tower, I was a trader who was invisible at the time. I don't see any llamas anymore. Dude, what happened to your llamas? Oh. I really don't know how. Oops, an egg. I really don't know how to use a trader yet. I haven't figured that out. I'll have to try to figure that out during this playthrough. I got very, very good at dealing with villagers. Previous game I was playing, I actually built my village, or my stronghold, into an existing village. Tore down some buildings, built up new ones. But anyway, I thought I had torches over here, to be honest. I did. Not sure if I should do that. Oh wait, on the outside, I'll put it there. It's the inside. The outside I want to be consistent. This comes up, as you'll see when I'm inside the house. I'm just going to do one wall for the moment. But anyway, normally I would have probably put a window there, a second window here, and a third window there. But I thought, really, if you were going to make a strong, defensible tower, would you have that many windows? And would they be glass windows? So I went with this slightly different design with basically loopholes, or firing ports at the bottom, and something else I haven't decided, window or bars up above. And then when I got to planning it at work, I realized that I would have this configuration at the entrance. Now, it turns out that it works okay. It really does look fine. I was worried that it wouldn't. And the reason for that, I mean, you never know what something's going to look like, really, until you sort of try it out, okay? Oh, darn, it's getting nightfall. But I was worried that when you put the door up against two of these firing ports, that it would look silly. Sometimes the parts don't mesh up. For example, if that was glass, it would mesh seamlessly with the door, whereas this I can quite live with. A glass block would work fine, but a glass pane wouldn't. So, in any event, this turned out to be quite acceptable to me. Let me just get rid of a few things, and then I'll run back to my lair. I think I'll bring the bed over just to make it easy next time. Or actually, you know what? I wonder, I should have 3 at least. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bed. Good. Move the bed down to here. Oops. Now it won't let me sleep, and since it's a skeleton, there's every possibility the Joker could actually get a firing angle at me. Oh, there I go, I got to sleep. So, I was quite concerned about that. So, one of the first things I did when I entered the game, I think there's a skeleton archer behind me. Was to try building the front wall of the house just to see if it would work. And it did, so that was fine. Good. Okay. So, other than the fact that it's a strange angle for that arrow, other than the fact that I lost about a half hour of video recording, spent mostly, as I said, in building the house or hunting some animals. For some reason, I can't resist saying when he says didn't actually lose much else. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know I never saw that creeper? Boat goes there. I only have 3 arrows. Oops, there he is. Oops. Now I have to wait for him to stop moving. Or for him to start coming towards me. Oh, that was okay. 2 shots took him out. Let me just make sure there isn't another one back here. That creeper was actually hard to see in the grass. I almost didn't notice him at all. Oh, you get to stay alive. What is that? Oh, I full up again? Apparently so. Gotta really get rid of some stuff here. I almost wish they had bigger containers, backpacks or whatever in this game. Okay, so let's take a look. What do we have here? Birch trap doors. Let's put a couple of those in. I'll get rid of some of these. Okay. Let's see if can I make another one of those. No. So birchwood planks. Now birchwood trapdoor. Okay. And the last pair over here. Okay. Now what I don't know, amongst other things, is if you're standing here and there's a creeper outside the door, can he detonate? Will he detonate? I don't know. Now, what I want to do in terms of the game is continue building this house, for one thing. Certainly I'm going to try to put the roof on, a roof level on now, or an upper floor on right now. I also want to looking for some supplies and things. Sugarcane, for example, would be one thing I'd be wanting to find. Other possibilities would be some of the crops I could grow in the house or around the house. Often I tend to have underground farms, just so you can access them at all time. You're not say reliant on accessing the farm, say during the daytime only. And then what do we got here? That's that. That is, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just trying to remember why I have certain types of building material around. Cobblestone. That's chiseled stone blocks. That's more cobblestone. Dirt. Dirt. Oakwood planks. One of the problems is I haven't played this texture pack enough to meet this one. This is going to be a basic blocks. The dirt would go there. Good chiseled stone blocks will go into construction for now. Basically, I wanted to allow myself a little bit more room in my inventory. Okay, so let's do some birch planks. Let's put about 8 of these on to cook to give myself a bit more charcoal. Let's try. Yeah, man, putting up the upper level. So that's kind of my goal for now. Now, in some previous games, well, when I started playing Minecraft, I played on Xbox 360, and okay, you can get lost on a 360, but the scale of getting lost is, let's just call it limited, okay? The world is not infinite, and if you get lost, eventually you'll find your way back to your starting point, or, you know, if you play long enough. The world's, you know, of a certain finite nature, and, you know, big but not enormous. Minecraft on the PC, though, or at least, is it Bedrock Minecraft? These infinite or nearly infinite worlds, well, I've been tending in recent games to get lost to the point where I cannot find my way back home ever. So I will, in this campaign, or in this playthrough, try to be a little bit more careful or cautious. Okay. Now, in terms of access to the upper level, I think this corner. Good. Now I need to make some sticks. I was using birch. I'm not sure that was the best choice, but I'm not going to worry too much about it at the moment. All the various different types of wood are around in the neighborhood, so I won't complain, won't worry about it too much. And there, yes. Okay. So this will be, this level of this tower is where I'm going to eventually move my beds to. I don't know how many levels I'll have. This is the ground level, and this is the second floor, or if you were in the UK, I guess it'd be the first floor, with the one below being the ground floor. So, first floor, second floor, certainly a third floor, and maybe a turret level or parapet level. I will actually, at this point, now this seemed a little crazy the first time I did it, but I've never had any real problems sleeping at night up on the open air rooftop, as it were, while I was working on constructing my house. So I'll throw this up here. I'll actually put it, where's it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here. Yeah, there we go. See, it's actually getting on towards nighttime again. The reason I moved my bed up here, amongst other things, is I also want to install or start work on building a basement level. Now, let's take a look. Put in some cobblestone for now. I might possibly later on change that from the outside when it becomes necessary. Now I just put a stair in while I'm working on it. Oh, this is always a good one. Sometimes you can't get it to go there. Oh, there. Got it to go. And there. Good. I swear that guy keeps saying, uh-huh. Let's go have a good night's sleep. Despite all the creepers and everything in the neighborhood. And there we are at dawn. Ooh, let's see where people are. 2 out there, 1 out there. Oh, there's a creeper. There's a lot of guys spawned in and around us last night. Any more creepers or just the 2? There's the 1. Okay, so the creeper is there. And oh, there's 2 of them, and one of them sees me. And I don't think I have my 1 arrow. Well, that's not going to work. Actually, what I might do is use the 1 arrow. Hang on. Where is he? Oh, that's interesting. Good. Switch to sword. Now. Whoa. Good. I killed him. Now, where was the other one? Where was the other one? There's a spider, which is no longer hostile. Oh, somehow he's got llamas again. If it's the same guy, I don't know. What the heck was I saying before I got freaked out by a creeper? I don't know. You know, I really don't recognize. This must be the way back to my old bunker. I think so. Okay. Strange. So where was the other creeper? This way? Don't think so. I guess where I fought the spider. Let's go a little further out. Of course, he might have despawned by now. I'm just cautious about games where you don't deal with a creeper, and when you least expect it, they show up and cause problems for you, sneaking up on you from behind. Okay. Right. Now I still haven't decided what to put into those slots. Glass or iron bars on the ground level. I'm quite tempted to put glass in. I mean, in a sense, nobody could attack through that. Okay, so let's go see if we have any food and things to get rid of. String, spider eye, gunpowder, black wool, white wool, grey wool. I have a tendency to put things in, as much as possible, the same sort of order in the same sort of chests over and over again. So for example, here's my wool, always in the back on the bottom row of my crafting chest. White wool, light grey, grey, black, and then brown's about the only color I found normally in nature. But when I have found occasionally pink sheep, so you know, other colored natural wools would go along there. In this row I would put, say, flowers and things so you can turn into dyes. This is not where these will go. Eventually, probably on the level above with the beds, I'll place sort of equipment chests, and that's where they will go at that point. So what I want to do now is I want to make a few more sticks, turn the sticks into at least a little bit more in the way of ladders. And now I want an oak trapdoor. And the oak trapdoor is actually going to be used as a real trapdoor, unlike the birchwood window doors. So the oak trapdoor is going to go in from that orientation. Oh, I know what thing I need to do. I needed to get breakfast. Mutton. Mutton for breakfast sounds faintly disgusting, actually. I don't know, even if we imagine it's lamb, which I tolerate, I'm sure I'd want lamb for breakfast. And some charcoal. Let's make a few more torches. And what? There's that button which maximizes production. I still haven't got a handle on using versus not using it. So let's make a few more planks and a few actual sticks. And then we have a mighty selection of torches. Okay. Now, because I want torches in the same place going higher up, I can't put it there because that'll be windows, at least on the upper floors. So there, I think. And there. And actually, going upwards in torches, could do that. 5 torches across. Okay, that gives a lot of light. Boom, 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 boom. The other possibility is to go with just 3 torches per side. I'll leave it at 5 for now. It's not like we have to worry about the torches burning out, which apparently was a thing in the earliest either test or betas of Minecraft. Torches actually used to run out after a certain fixed amount of time. I don't know if it ever, I don't think it ever survived past beta, but who knows. Okay, good. Good. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'm just going to go inside, and then I'm going to go check to see how long my recording was. I had the genius idea today to use my phone and set a timer so I could see how much time I'd used. Now, did I actually remember to do that? No. The most successful methodology I've used so far is I set my Fitbit to buzz at a certain point. Now, the problem with that is you have to be darn sure that you're going to, well, you have to know when you're going to start recording, that nothing's going to go wrong, nothing's going to interrupt you, or otherwise your Fitbit's going to be buzzing you too early. So I still think the watch with a timer set is the best bet, because you can set it up and once you start playing just hit record. But we will have to see. Oh, now I will say that because I can hear a zombie somewhere in the vicinity of my home, I know there must be a void somewhere underneath my house. Somewhere relatively close by underneath my house. So we'll have to see when we encounter that. Oh, that's strange. I guess I've been removing dirt. That's why I've only got like 6 stone blocks here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, not at all concerned about a single zombie, but a void could also have creepers and all manner of other malfeasance. So there's a lot of gravel down here. Okay. One, two, three, 4. I need to dig down a little bit more. Though, come to think of it, I believe it's probably getting on till nighttime and time for me to wrap up my session. Oh, not quite, but getting very close. So let's go upstairs and check it out here. Oh, and hang on a second. Remember which button I need to press. Oops, that wasn't the one. There we go. As you can see, my avatar looks different. I'll talk more about that next time, but basically, I can't find out how to access my regular skins. I think the game has changed very recently how they handle skins. So, let's wrap up today's broadcast, and we will save it, post it, and get back to you for episode 5 in the near future, hopefully, assuming that I have no more great disasters with the videotaping. Okay, bye-bye for now.